Hi, my name is Kozlowski, and welcome to the Cosmic Effect. I'm so excited to have you joining me. I put this concept together for all of us because I've been on a journey and I wanted to share with you my experiences and let you know that no matter what you're going through, we're all in this together. None of us are alone, and there are a lot of tools and teachings and things that we can use to help us along the way. My story is an interesting one, and a lot of people ask me, how did I get here and what am I doing a show called The Cosmic Effect in the first place? Who do I think I am? And the reason why I'm sitting here today sharing this with you is because I spent a long time in my life struggling. I've been through a lot of negative and painful experiences, and there was a time in my life when I actually felt like, I didn't want to be here anymore and I didn't know if I could go on, and I call that darkness. And if you ask me, that's not a place where I want myself or any of us to be. So I came here, I pulled together all of my courage, I pulled together my stories, and I wanted to share with you how I got from that place of darkness to a place of light, to a place of happiness, and to a place of joy. I began as a Reiki practitioner, and then I began studying with a very wise psychotherapist and healer named Derek O'Neill, and I've been his dedicated student for the last 5 years. And so I've been studying, I've been learning, I've been reading books, and I've put together some of the best information that's helped me, and I want to share that with you so that you can use it to empower yourself and change your life the way it helped me change mine. My favorite thing to start with anyone that comes to me is breath, because breath is how we come into this world and it's how we leave the world. If we're not breathing properly, we can end up feeling emotions that get stuck in our bodies. We end up holding on to things because we're breathing them in and we're not letting them go. So that is my tool for you today, is just know that in every single moment of your day, no matter what you're doing, whether you're walking down the street, you're driving the car, you're having an argument, it doesn't matter what it is, always, always, always check in and just say, am I breathing? Am I breathing fully? Am I breathing all the way in and all the way out? Because if you're short of breath and you're holding on and it's getting stuck in your stomach or your solar plexus, you're gonna feel something there and it's gonna create anxiety, and then all of a sudden you're gonna be feeling anxious, and then that's gonna turn into something else. But if you're breathing peacefully and easily and fully, like, it just feels different. And anything that's getting stuck, you're going to be able to let it go and let it out. So just for a little bit of fun in this moment, we'll play. Just find a comfortable place where you're sitting, feel grounded, feel your sits bones, or if you're standing, feel your feet on the ground. Close your eyes and just take 3 deep breaths, all the way in to the top of your head and all the way out through your toes, and just notice what that feels like, and I'll do it with you. And one more. I know what you're thinking. Katie, that's great. I can breathe in and out and I can take all this time, but how can I do that in public, and when can I use it? I totally get it, and I understand that you're not gonna just in the middle of an argument say, hold on a minute. Now I can talk to you. I totally understand. And I can tell you that in my own life, because I practiced it, and all you have to do is practice it, it gets to the point where it just becomes natural. And so if you do it a little bit every single day, it'll get easier and you'll be able to do it in the moment, and it doesn't have to be so dramatic. So Try doing it in the morning, maybe after you brush your teeth or when you first wake up, just 3 breaths. Before you go to bed, 3 breaths. If you're in the park, breathe in the fresh air, 3 breaths. And then it'll get where it's easier. You know, for me personally, I'm in the middle of some chaos right now. They're working on my apartment, and it can be so frustrating because there's noise and there's banging, and all I want to do is go, you know, and I just say, hold on a minute. Am I going to let this chaos affect me? And am I gonna let all this negativity in, or am I gonna breathe it out? And you know, I'm human, so sometimes I don't wanna do it either, but because I know what I know, and because I've spent so much time studying, and because it has such a wonderful effect, you know, I always take that minute and say, you know what? I'm choosing peace. And I do breathe in and I do breathe out. And sometimes I don't even care if people see me anymore because I know that it's helping me. So just always remember that. It's for you. It's an opportunity for you to stay grounded and stay calm and stay peaceful. Because, you know, if we get all agitated and we get full of anger and we get full of anxiety, that's because we're choosing it. So you can choose that, or you can choose to breathe and stay peaceful. Before we wrap up, before we leave, I like to end every session, every conversation with you with one peaceful Om. I love the Om because it is about the vibrations. It's about the energy of creation. It's not about religion. It's not about any of that. It's just about feeling good. So if you will join me in one Om, I will be so grateful. Doesn't that feel good? Don't you feel relaxed and easy? Isn't it amazing how just a few simple breaths can change the energy in your body? Just to go over everything that we talked about today, you know, we talked a little bit about my story, and I hope that inspires you. And we talked about the importance of breathing. It is what brings us into this world and what brings us out, and it is what dictates how our day goes every single day. If you have questions for me about any of this, you can find me at my website, KatieKozlowski.com.